Greetings, Decalipa here. Today we are going to be testing out this new mic. It's something. You didn't see that coming, did you? Today we're gonna be doing something that I've been on a path of already doing it. That is the Love, Death, and Robots series. Yes, because today we are looking at season 3 of the Love, Death, and Robot series. This one is in general a step up from season 2, and I think this is one of the better ones overall. So yeah, without further ado, I'll just keep it very quick. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the videos around. This mic wasn't cheap, okay? So I need to recuperate my kidneys. Yeah, other than that, let's get straight into the episodes. Okay, starting off, we have the 3 robots exit strategies. Okay, this one straight up, I'll be honest. This one is, there's a reason why they brought this one back. Okay, there's a reason why I brought it back. They brought it back because these 3 robots, they work together. The humor works. They have good banter. The jokes land, more or less. But the everything else is still intact. The art direction, the voice acting, everything is pretty much as good as it was in the first episode. I would say that I still hate the cat humor, the epic chungus very much. The cat take over the world. That's stupid. Still is stupid. But I will say this. I think that the novelty of, seeing them for the first time is kind of over, me personally, watching this episode. So I think if we take that into consideration, this one, I kind of feel, is not as impactful as the first time around. Especially the ending. I think the ending to this one is even worse than the first one. Because, messaging. But this is like the Jaden Smith version of like, oh, I'm 14 and this is deep. I mean, the show is meant for that kind of an audience, that age group at least, so it kind of fits, but still. I think this one is not as good as the first one, so it's because of that. I believe this one's mid, but I think it's below Zima Blue, because I think Zima Blue, just from the art direction, is a lot better looking than this one. And I think I'd rather watch the first one compared to the second one. But that's just me. Yeah. Mid. Next. Up next, we got Bad Traveling. Bro, talk about an episode. This one is the one, brale. Hey. Straight up. Not only do you have some of the top tier animation, not only do you have some of the top tier art direction, not only do you have one of the best settings, but brale, this one, hands down, has one of the best monsters I had ever seen. Ever. Yeah, you get the Lovecraftian fish and the whatnot, and the demons and the ghouls and the goblins and whatnot. Bro, throw me this big ass crustacean. I'm like, yo, hey, this crab is giving a hard Toad Prince vibe from Vietmin 3, Heart of Stone. Straight up, it reminds me straight out of that boss fight from the stores. The captain, brale, the captain. The captain literally is the villain in any other story. He is the magnificent bastard villain in any other story. But here, I love him because he is competent and he does the good thing reluctantly. This guy is the captain from Assassin's Creed 3. The one that gets Hatham to the New World. This is him. If he were competent. Straight up, this captain plays everybody like a goddamn champ. And I swear to God, the dialogue, the plot twist, the story, the everything this captain does, I love this dude. And I swear to God, it's not only going an S, You probably expected that. This one is not only going to peak, it is going straight up to the second spot. Yeah, I said it. It's the second best episode. What do you want? Fight me on that. I'm right. You know I'm right. This is the second best episode they ever made. Granted, for me it's Secret Wars. That's the best one. But for some it might be this one. It's definitely top 3. Don't even try. This episode rules. It's one of the best episodes. Straight up. I love it. And I swear to God, this is exactly where it needs to be. Yeah. Next. Up next, we got the very pulse of the machine. This one. Okay. This one. Can we just stop with Cell Shade? Can we just stop? I mean, we kind of peaked already more than a decade ago at this point. 2009's Prince of Persia, the Light and Darkness saga. That is the best cell shading has ever looked and probably ever will look. That is the peak. Everything else after it is a poor imitation, and everything else beforehand has been trying to be as good as Prince of Persia 2009. I really don't like this cell shade. It's there's many levels to cell shade. This one is the the kind that I really don't like. And straight up, I think this episode is just pointless. Look, I write poetry myself. Yeah, gay, I know. Whatever. But like, poetry is just meant to like be read or cited. You hear it and you just sit with it, and that's that. Soon as you make the story being delivered through poetry, and like that is the way you just speak, the characters just speak, it's just like, shut the fuck up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You pretentious asshole. Nah, we don't do that. No, you sit with it and you ponder. That's it. You don't speak through it. It's just too much, okay? You sound like an asshole. And another thing, it's like, oh my god, the epic planet was talking to her the whole time. Oh, was she dead? Oh, was she not? Oh, was she? Brother. Matriti? I don't like it. I really don't. The whole plot and everything is just, it doesn't work for me. And I really didn't like the main character. Straight up. Nah. This one's going straight into top of trash. That's where it belongs. It belongs straight in trash. I just looked at the list right now and I just saw where Ice Age was, and I was like, there's no way this shit is beating Ice Age. Even though how abhorrently just like completely boring that one is. This one kind of pisses me off. You know what? Yeah, this one's just stupid all the way. It's not as stupid as all the others ones here, but like it just sucks. It sucks, and just leave it at that. Yeah. Next. Up next, we got Night of the Mini Dead. Brother. Brother, why does this episode online get so much shit? Why? I do not understand. This episode is straight up one of the best ones. It is. It is one of the best ones. Brother, this episode has everything you need. It's creative. Good art direction, whimsical, funny, intriguing, and most of all, the most important one, precise, straight to the point, it knows what it is, 11 minutes long. Brother, this is the most easy in and out episode you can ever think of. This episode is such a goddamn slam dunk. I don't even know why all you guys are against this episode. I truly do not understand. It's funny, but not in a cringy millennial way. It is just goofy and silly. It knows what it is. It's playing into it like Monty Python. It is perfect in that regard. And straight up, every single time I go into watching the series, any episode, one of the palate cleanser, one of the ones where I dip my toes in, this one is like an 80+% chance I'm gonna start with this episode. It gets me in the mood. It's like, oh, yes, let's go straight into Love, Death, and Robots. And you know what? It's because of that. Not only is this episode solid, not only is it gonna go into solid, this episode straight up is better than the Drowned Giant. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Fight me on that. I'm right. It's not as good as Afghani werewolves. No. Afghani werewolves is pretty kind of, it's kind of good. That's kind of sick. That's kind of tight. We're not gonna talk about that. But this episode is good. I stick by it. This episode is a good palate cleanser. It's good to get into the series, and it's solid as hell. Next. Up next, we got Kill Team Kill. Okay. This one is very interesting. Because you see, this one has a solid art direction. Not the best, but solid. It has good comedy. Good comedy. Not the best, but solid. It has great characters. Great. Not the best, but solid. This one is overall a very solid episode. I would actually say that the issues with this episode, I would say, is in fact that it's not long enough. This is one of those episodes where it stands on the shoulders of the characters. I think the characters are great. They're well realized. They work together as a unit very well. I am just saddened that we didn't spend more time with them, because I think they could have shined better. And here's another thing. I think this episode is very much in the same vein as like a Blind Spot. But this is where I believe this is like a pipeline from like Blind Spot to Kill Team Kill. Because this is like that progression of that type of comedy, that type of action, that type of a little bit of a like creative art direction, characters, kind of story, because Blind Spot also stands on its characters, as does this one. And I think this one is just like the more, I would say, more mature version of this type of story and this type of art design and characters and comedy and whatnot. It is because of that I think this one is in mid and it's above Blind Spot, because just simply put, it's a bit more funny, a bit more edgy, a bit more action focused, and blah. Terminator Bear. What do you expect? Let's go in the mid. Next. Up next we got Swarm. This episode's interesting. This episode is half-half. First half, it's a bit boring. Second half, pretty awesome. But all of it, hands down, this is the closest we've gotten to the Tyrannid Zerg animated universe, what have you. This is exactly what I imagine a sort of pacified, Tyrannid swarm to look like. A hive world overrun with the swarm. This is what I imagine it to be. Let's be honest, the characters are boring. The Doctor they're both assholes. And they're not lovable assholes, like Dr. House or something like that. They're just assholes. They suck. But the art direction lends itself to the story. And the messages and the meanings and the conversations lend themselves to the story. But straight up, just everything with the creatures and with what they do, and like the whole this was once a powerful race, but we turned them into this slug ruler looking thing. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. And I think this, just how like Kill Team Kill was the next evolution of Blind Spot, I think Swarm actually is the next evolution of Beyond the Aquila Rift. Yeah, I said the best part about the Beyond the Aquila Rift is the last 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes of that episode rule when you realize it's all like this whole like alien, cosmic, whatever horror. This episode ruled because this episode immediately realized, yeah, that was the best part. Let's just start with that. Straight like halfway to or like 1/3 of the way through, we get straight into that. No fluff, no extra anything, straight into it, and it works because of that. And I think it's because of that, I think Swarm has to go into solid, and it's above Beyond the Aquila Rift, but it's not better than Good Hunting. I still stand China Punk, really, really solid. I really like China Punk. I think this is like, just like how Team Kill Team is the next Blind Spot, Swarm is the next Aquila Rift. So the only thing we have to wait is for the third installment for both the franchise. So we need the third installment of the Blind Spots and the third installment of the Beyond the Aquila Rift. And then we'll have our trilogies. Next. Up next, we got Mason's Rat. This episode's fucked up. This episode, you got me all fucked up because of this episode. Love that robots team. You guys, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. How dare you? How dare you make me root for the rat? You sons of bitches. You got me all fucked up because this episode is all on you. You should be ashamed of yourself. You can't do that to me! To me! Oh! Hey, look. Here's the thing. I hate rats. I hate them. I even had a friend have them as pets. I hate rats. Rats, I've had bad experiences with them my whole life. And even when I was a kid, I saw something really, really messed up with rats. Nah, I don't like rats. I really don't like them. And this episode made me root for the rats. How dare you? How dare you? But seriously, straight up, this episode, I mean, look, I like the art direction. I'll get that plus out. I like the art direction. I like that it's Scotland. I love the Scots. Scots are one of the best people on this planet. I love that. But straight up, bro, that machine, it was pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal how he was deleting them. So I kind of get why he, you know, the machine at the end. I'm not gonna fault him for it, but bro, I swear to God, that was a lot. It was a lot. It was extreme. It was bad. I think, straight up, I'm not a big fan of the story either way. Like, I can appreciate the art direction. I can appreciate how everything goes out, but straight up, I am not a fan of this story. And to be honest, I think it's kind of weak, my guy. It's weak. It's not better than Lucky 13. Look, straight up, that is still the tragic child. We're still mad that didn't work out, but yeah, I think this is better than me watching Michael B. Jordan getting his fingers crushed by a robot. I'm not into that. I think this one is kind of the second, and yeah, I think we will leave it there. Yeah. Up next, we got In Vaulted Halls Entombed. If there ever was an episode that can be summed up by a meme, this one can be summed up by, they had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Bro, this episode, oh my God, this episode, for the first half, is just a little bit generic, whatever, you rock, you know, whatever. And even when the nanite bots come into play, it's like, oh, let's just we have the Tooth Fairies from Hellboy 2, the Golden Army at home. Let's just throw those guys on the screen. Even when that shit comes up, it's not cool. But brother, as soon as they reach those stairs, I understand why this episode has the ball-busting ball glutes that it has, because that increase in quality, that hill, this episode starts rocking it up. This is one of the best, like, we started here, now we're way over here. I love this episode. As soon as we hit those stairs, this episode immediately bumps itself like 5 points. Easy. List just like that. Straight up, this episode is, I think, one of, if not actually, my favorite, like, Lovecraftian kind of, you know, media you could watch. Straight up. The characters are kind of boring, but they work. You know, they work for what they have to do. It's fine. The sound design, the art direction, the environmental, everything else up until that, the action, the comment, all of it works. And if that wasn't enough, brother, this episode, straight up, for me, has without a doubt the best ending in the entire series. There's a lot of endings that are very creative, funny, artistic, impactful, what have you. This one is just simply my favorite. And it's simply Brale, right below Suits, into Solid. That's where it belongs. Next, and finally, we have Jibaro. Trash! Everybody that made this episode, swear to God, look at yourself in the mirror and straight up shove your entire face through it. Oh my God, this episode. This episode is the worst. Straight up, everything about this episode went wrong. Nothing works. This is the, you know how like people say, oh, be avant-garde, be creative, just express yourself. This episode is what happens when you do that, but there are no safeguards, nothing to check, no double checks, nothing. Everything in this episode is garbage. Nothing works. Nothing works. Can we, if you're gonna make it photorealistic, make it photorealistic, but don't make this like strobe light looking ass, weird, uncanny valley looking ass, realistic ass looking ass art direction. The art direction sucks, bro. Like, it sucks. I don't like it. It's stupid. It sucks. It gives me a fucking headache, my guy. Strobe light looking ass. Oh, bro. Also, bro. Oh my God. The whole like, oh my God. He hears the. That's how he hears the world. How creative are we? Wow, how creative. It's like, bro, it's the most surface level way to like display deafness. And then at the same time, just making him look, everybody just look up, just nightmarish. This episode is not as bad as the yogurt one. Because at least this one has like a cool story, a cool concept. Bro, like the Conquistadors, New World, Sirens, sign me up. How did you take that and ruin it? You made it awful, my guy. Oh my God, she dances like a spastic retard. It's bad, it sucks, it doesn't look good. You animated it like shit. Everybody looks awful. The whole story of how he is like, I get that he is greedy and everything sucks, but brale, you could have made it at least more tasteful, at least more elegant. No, you just made the most surface level stupid bullshit you could have made. It sucks. Nothing works. And every person that worked on this animation, shame on you. Shame on you. You suck. This is one of the worst things I've ever seen, ever. Not just in this series, ever. Straight up, if this, I don't dislike videos on YouTube at all, like very rarely. If I saw this, bro, spamming the shit out of that. Oh my God, I hate this episode. It sucks. It sucks so bad. Oh! Yeah, it sucks. Oh! So yeah, those are my picks. That's how I assembled the list of these episodes. What do you guys think? Am I on the money? Am I cooking? Am I stewing? Let me know. What do you guys think? But straight up, again, this whole series is, like I said, a very much balancing act of mid. This season has a little bit more on the better side. Like I said, it's a bit step up from the second season. But like, yeah, I think this is kind of where we at right now. And I think, like again, this episode, this whole list thing can go either way for everybody. If you are kind of in like the vein of like, you like action, horror, fucked up stuff, I think this is kind of where we are realigned. But if you're into the other like more artistic, you know, philosophical side, you might disagree. But you know, hey, that's what we're here to do. Talk in the comments. Let me know. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share the videos around. Other than that, the only thing I have to say is, I hope you're doing well. Spread the word. Please eat. Please hydrate. Please exercise. Thank you for watching. And thank you.